Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Genshin Impact. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today on this, whatever this day is, evening. Tuesday is what it is because it's Genshin Tuesday. So, yeah, we're on timer than we have been, but still kind of late. I'm probably just gonna stop talking about our lateness, because honestly, it doesn't really matter all that much right now until I get things stabilized. Anyway, um, for justification, um, this time at least I had a reasonable justification. We had a local law enforcement officer that just not a few days ago lost his life while on duty, and he's returned home now, and they had a memorial set up for him, and I wanted to stop by that. So that is my justification. Not that I needed justification for being late, as you've seen like every other stream lately, but that was today. Otherwise, I had grand plans for today, and did not have grand planning, so that's unfortunate. But for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Aiming for 7, eventually we'll get that stabilized, but right now it's a mystery. So make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. If you want to check us out over there, I am already yawning, and that is not a good sign. But I do have something I want to show you that finally showed up today that I've been waiting several months for, and even longer than that. So back when they had the Springtime Charms, I believe was the name of it. It was this year's Lantern Rite Festival events in Genshin. There were some, spoiler alert, there were some activities that resulted in a certain characters, I'm just gonna share it. Hu Tao ended up having to put her life on the line to try and seal the I guess that's the connection between the realm of the dead and the living. And there's a whole thing. We've got the Springtime Charms events on the channel here if you're watching over on YouTube, and they may still be saved on Twitch. I don't remember if they survived the purge or not. Anyway, during that there was that was kind of our introduction sort of to Lanyan. Lanyan, that's right. And she made a set of rattan dolls to assist with absorbing the fetter, the basically the evil or negative energy. And they kind of hung out, and they were like floating next to the characters at each of these points on the ley lines or something. I don't remember the exact wording on it, but basically they were there to absorb some of the fetter, so it wasn't as likely to be fatal because of the whole process. But Hu Tao took the main one because she was the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, and that was kind of her job, was to keep this seal going. And so there was a rattan doll that was with her and ended up being overwhelmed by the fetter and breaking, and she essentially ended up dying, but then we rescued her, so spoiler alert, everything was okay, even though I was traumatized from it. So I've been trying to get Hoyoverse to bring those, because there's kind of a little event where you had to follow one of the rattan dolls that kind of flew through the realm of the dead, in a sense, collecting fetter, and you had to cleanse it of fetter and by attacking it, and it was adorable, and it like used its ponytails to fly faster. It was cute. So been trying to get it as a gadget in the game. I don't know if it'll ever happen. It's basically already programmed, so it wouldn't be hard for them to implement it. But I found out that on the official Genshin Impact store, they were, and I talked about this before, they were going to make a plush rattan Hu Tao. It's actually a keychain, as I'm kind of refinding out now, which is kind of neat. So I had to have it, but it's not directly sold in the U.S., so I had to go about a roundabout method, and it finally showed up, and it's the greatest thing ever. She's so adorable, and the little keychains on the front here by her sigil. So she kind of sits at or hangs at an angle like the image in the wiki has for it, but she's got her little plum branch flower, and it's great, and I love it, and it's adorable, and her little ponytails back here. So yeah, that was awesome. It arrived yesterday, and I was so stoked. It's got a cool little box. So yeah, adorable. And really quite sad that they weren't sold in the US, but I'm glad I was able to find a place that could make arrangements for me. Because that Lantern Rite was well, it was traumatizing, but it was a really good event because it was traumatizing in a sense. But also it was yeah. It was a good event. In spite of trauma, maybe is a better thing. I'm gonna leave her out of the box here while we play today. Not on camera because there's studs behind me and I don't have a display of any kind. But we're gonna get playing here today. Got a couple of hours, and yeah, that'll be great. So I, in classic brain fashion, have a bit of a headache. I've been kind of fighting it all day, but it'll be fine. A little bit of ice, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of Genshin. So.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
She did say let's move out. So, I think, let me make sure, yeah, we've got room for collecting points for our dailies, so there's no problem there.
Ah, here we are.
Moriko? This is Junkichi. Oh, Morihiko.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoi Mia, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Yay.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Yes, thank you ever so much.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down.
Look at her face. Isn't she adorable?
I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't! That's out of the question!
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
It seems like you'd happily do anything for anyone.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover.
Come take a look. Welcome to Genshin Saga Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Please speak to President Summer.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words.
It almost feels like she's talking about us and not the ore that was just processed because of the camera angle.
It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
That blade he's hammering on seems like it's a little cold.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
Looks like he's leaned in too close to the fire a time or two.
Alright, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Domon. You want to become a disciple here, please? It's you, the traveler. It's been a while. How's your journey through Inazuma gone? You look a lot better now. Haha, once the knot in my heart came loose, I knew what to do next. Although I have lost my vision and have no way of making my dream come true, I still have a group of disciples to succeed my will. The Meikyo Shisui art will never be forgotten. There is still hope for our dream of being the best in the world. Look at that sunset.
The dream of being number one is in the hands of my disciples now.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
It was nice just listening quietly.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Liyue, the nation of
Oh,
contracts.
sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there,
Oh,
right?
Mondstadt.
So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy.
Except for gliding in Mondstadt. That's forbidden. Except for me.
My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
The Dawn
Dawn
Winery.
Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
I'm looking for my brother.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough.
Sometimes it is.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add it to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer?
We just finished.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
It's already suspicious.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
That's way too small.
It is technically sturdy, though.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
I mean, realistically, she's already involved.
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were criminals from the start.
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
We were chased by the Millilith and Leeway, too. Do we have to be the bad guys in Inazuma as well?
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi.
She's so silly.
And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
I appreciate the story. It was fun.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh?
Wow. She said that really fast.
Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops! Pops! No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
She finishes. Wow.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Oh, is this the old couple that we helped the guy with his trouble earlier?
Let's move out.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Also, hint, hint, Yoimiya, when are you gonna settle down?
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet.
Hint, hint.
And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
You're the boss. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna water the weeds to death.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
I'll be as great as we usually.
That's considered the other side of the village. I really thought this was gonna be a long trip.
Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help, hmm?
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe?
I bet it's made with daikon, and I'm sure that's wonderful.
But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict.
Learn to read the room, man. I'm still looking for my brother.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
I'm guessing it's gonna be something along the lines of, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Congratulations.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Yoimiya tells the Imatanis about
Sakujiro.
Sakujiro.
So he came back.
Yes, apparently.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young.
Oh.
They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence! Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Teachmas, welcome, welcome.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
Finally got my hotel rattan blush. Since they won't put it in the game.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Lavender melon. I'm gonna take a slight detour over here to this daily quest place. Ooh, is it those? It's those, isn't it? I don't want it to be those. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eden! Stand with me! Positions!
Oh, okay. It wasn't even this. Nice.
Wow! Our bond is strong! Hold the line!
Ooh, there's an abyss mage. I guess I don't really need to do anything special.
Stand with me! Here!
There's one tower. It's
Get to work! Our bond is strong! With all my strength! Fulfill our pact! Lightning purified! Stand with me! Show no mercy! Sha! Watch out!
get shredded.
Allow
Okay, now we'll go back and find Sakujiro. And tell him the not so helpful news.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Did you catch any of their names?
Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city.
He sounds vaguely like Zoro from One Piece. Just looking at his filmography. Oh, he was in Halo Wars. Nope, no entries. I didn't figure he probably was, but he's got a similar tone, I guess.
I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did.
Morihiko!
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down. It's Masazaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo! Candy! Woohoo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
I stopped so we didn't cut off for dialogue.
Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
This doesn't look like a road.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Yay, I'm Yoimiya!
Our bond is strong.
You must withdraw.
Positions!
All eyes on me.
That's not the way.
Fuse is lit!
Stand with me.
Get to work!
Withdraw.
I just beat up a bunch
How dare you
of them.
impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions.
It's windy from my skill still.
There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Huh, look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait!
Because the background wasn't moving, but she was. It looked like she was sinking in the sand.
It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm gonna beat some sense into this guy.
If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything.
I mean, at this point, the guy's already gonna get arrested anyway, so you might as well spill your guts. Figuratively, not literally.
If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Dude, it's over. I got 5 people on my side. There's no way you're winning this
Sir,
one.
we're here to back you up.
Back up? Those are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Withdraw.
I'll settle this. This dance is for you.
And that's how you win.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
I made the ground shaky.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yoshitaka leaves in a panic.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine.
Sumeru!
It all left a deep impression on me.
Sumeru. That's never going away.
I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Oh. Sakajiro's boat departs in inscrutable silence.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
So that boat...
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
So they're both at the same point.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
Also, hey look, you've got a vision, I'm gonna need that.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You
He's
saw
actually
right into what I
smiling.
was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't missed out on the start of the fireworks show.
Mitani Keisuke also
Yoimiya,
leaves.
the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
The way you almost got yourself thrown in jail was amazing.
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Oh, it's gonna be right up there, isn't it? On Pride Rock. Oh, this is where the festival was at that we brought Ayaka to. Oh, yeah, it's totally up there. Past the Torii Gate. Oh, Yuki needs some heals.
Rebuild!
Mm-hmm.
Huh? No.
He's gonna see the one that he...
Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
This is actually super fitting since 4th of July is just a few days away.
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
Once again, the Naganoharas live up to their name.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one?
That broke into like 5 smaller gold stars.
That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Hmm.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart.
Are we gonna get a slip so we can have it recreated?
Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Yay. Thank you for your kindness.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
She did hear.
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs, right?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Well, there's a quest. Stillness, the sublimation of shadow.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
No, not yet.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
What do you want to do afterward?
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Mujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks. And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support. That includes you and Paimon too, of course. I think I'll stay here for a
more talking. I want to talk.
If you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Are fireworks expensive?
For you guys, I'll do it for free.
Yay.
I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I'd feel bad if I charged you any more,
Are you sure? I feel bad.
It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your brother, tell him to come to Naganohara Fireworks for all his fireworks needs. That way, I'll get another customer. Sound fair? Also, it'd be nice to meet him. I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
What if the Tenryou Commission causes you more trouble?
Kick their butts again. I'm joking. Didn't I tell you that my family deals with the commissions quite a bit? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Her silliness is great. I love it. Need to make sure she's on our on our list. You know, I don't know. We might have her already. Claim those. I don't think we do, because I'm pretty sure she's a 5. Did I update the chat rules? No, I did not. Is there something different on them? Or did it just pop up for you again? Gave you the chat rules again. I've seen that a few times on other streamers that I've watched when I show up after, I don't know if it's after, if I've missed one, streams, or if it just periodically comes back up to remind me. I don't know exactly why it does that, but yeah, sometimes it kind of happens and stuff. So yeah, it looks like we don't have Yoimiya in our team yet, so she'll be on the lineup for new characters. But Hu Tao is still the primary focus. We're gonna be pulling for Hu Tao before we pulled the Kokumi, but this is like the first time she's been back since she was released, and I wasn't about to pass up that opportunity. You like getting new characters? Saturday, you're gonna try grinding out Sethos. That is a good idea because I think, is free. As long as you complete the quests, and it actually wasn't too bad to get through all of the quests for that one, Sethos. Yeah, and definitely free characters are always awesome. I should probably take a look at our map and see where we're supposed to be going. The Komore Tea House. Hey, that one. So, before we fast travel there, you're never going to lose them at your level. You can't use anyone because you got to upgrade them, give them broken loot before you can have fun with them. I know your pain. That is, there's been a couple events that I've basically missed out on because of that struggle. And I am, well, as you can see, well, that's not the right one. That's also not the right one. This is the button. As you can see, my characters are kind of, limited. Yanfei was, I was kind of running with Yanfei as my main for the majority of my initial playthrough. Most of you guys are level 40, and the ones you use are between 70 and 90, yeah. They recommend picking kind of your primary and just working on them, focusing all your materials on getting them up to a functional level, because it takes so much to actually get them leveled up. But yeah, I've been rolling with Yanfei for the longest time, and then I kind of shifted over. Kirara was adorable with her box that looks like it has Mew's face on it. Lanyan, she was relatively new. She was actually a 4-star, I think. that we got when we were pulling for somebody else. Kuki, I decided a long time ago I was going to add her to the roster. And then some of the other ones, they just kind of happened. Victim of circumstance, I guess. We wanted to play Yanfei, but they want you to kill the Geodragon for that. That sounds difficult. So, but yeah, the current party, I found that Kuki's control attack, I don't know what official name it is for, but the move on control is super handy, because at the level I have it right now, it actually heals a net positive. Like there, I'm fully healed and it's still trying to heal me. So I generally use her to heal everybody up, and now with Kokomi, I've got, or Kokomi, however she pronounces, we'll find out here before too long how her name's supposed to be pronounced. Her move also is a healing move, it just doesn't follow us. Which is unfortunate, but combine the two of them and they've got a pretty good healing set. For the longest time, you didn't upgrade certain Inazuma characters because they require you to kill the Magu Kinki? I have no idea what that is. But again, sounds like it's probably difficult. Although, so you mostly use Bennett for healing. Nice, nice. I've heard Bennett's a good one for a lot of teams. On the next island, I gotcha. We're probably heading there very soon. One of the cool things about Citlali that I haven't seen with most of the other characters is the ability to actually fly. Like her jump has a vertical distance. I'm gonna get attacked by slimes here. Yep, I called it. Bye. No thank you, slimy boys. Are they slimes? Yeah, they're slimes. I need to do our dailies first before we move forward with the main quest. Eeny, meeny, miny, something to do.
Return to the skies!
Time trial? I don't want to do time trials. Your Animo team has a similar ability where they launch straight up, but don't gain a mount. The wind they generate can also combo into swirl reactions. Nice. So it's kind of like Rivali's Gale. If you're a Legend of Zelda player. Okay, so where am I? Oh, I'm defeating opponents. That's workable.
It's Papa! Dissipate! With all my strength! Show no mercy! Dance with the waves! Billowing surge! Positions!
There's a flower got involved in this too.
Get to work! Out of my way! Allow me! Turret, bring refuge! All eyes on me!
There's a lot more enemies here than I thought I was going to be dealing with.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Easley!
Did I win? I didn't win. There's a flower over here still.
Get to work! Hold the line!
Okay, that takes care of that one. Yeah, there's one more. That one is so far away. Oh, I guess that's up on the top, so I should be able to fly down. And let's go ahead and pull a fortune slip while we're here. Hold on. There we go. Yes.
Surely that child isn't slacking off.
Hello. Attitude. Give me that bamboo slip. Is what? Yib. Let Paimon see, let Paimon see. It's inauspicious. Paimon remembers this scenario. It said to tie the inauspicious slip onto the fortune slip hanger. Have you ever told me what your battle strategy is in this game? I don't believe so. If you have, I don't recall what it was. And then treat Paimon to some good food. That will help change the bad luck into good. Is that so? Of course. Are you questioning the wisdom of the ancients? The wisdom of the ancients is incredible. Anyway, let's find that fortune slip hanger first. Hey, I got an achievement for that. Sorry, I didn't mean to run over you. Fortune slip hanger. If a misfortune or great misfortune is drawn, tying it over here can help change the luck. I'm fine with it. Hang it up. Also known to a certain someone as strips of paper. Submit. Okay. The dark deed is done. Now, I'm gonna go down here, I believe. Four days left on that quest, in case you were wondering. For Sethos. You need to unlock the Imaginarium Theater, too. And do some fishing. Lots of things that need to be done. We'll wait on that, because we'll have to claim something later. And this Perch. Reach the destination within the time limit. We'll just go ahead and get our, oh, it's this one. I've done this one before, and it's kind of awful. Push the button, push the button. Okay. I mean, strategy you use is pretty brain dead. You have a lot of elemental mastery and weapons that generate particles, so you mostly use your abilities and burst moves in combat. Usually cycle Dendro, Pyro, Electro, Animo, and Damage Buffer with my burst attacks. Your Bennett's burst attack heals all members in its radius up to 70%
I've read
and
almost
quickly.
every novel from Yai Publishing House.
That seems like a viable strategy.
Right?
I mean, it's just as good, if not better, than the strategy I use. I go in and I hack and slash and hope that I win. And if I don't, I question why I can't win, and then I try again. And then if it's something that I really want to win, then I go to the internet and ask the internet why I can't win. That's most of my thing, because I still don't understand the combat in this completely. This is a large bird that's rather not scared of me. Also, this is a lot of Torii gates leading up here. Are they Torii gates? Yeah, I think they're technically Torii gates. I mean, I suppose it is the pathway right before the shrine, so it shouldn't be quite so surprising, but anyway, there should be another daily quest for us somewhere around. Somewhere. Maybe? I think I have it set to just do Inazuman quests, so maybe we've done enough for it to count. This button. Nagivate. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's a ways away, but I can Battlefront. I can't do that, so we'll have to go here. We'll get the Wave Rider. Used to only use Chi-Chi, which just tanked hits and healed an insane amount. Used a gear set that would transmute health generated into damage, so you didn't have to focus on your attack stats, just healing.
Where the drinks keep
Like battling a cutting board.
and the Mora keeps rolling.
One of those self-repairing cutting boards. Oh look! That's something I don't want to go play with, because I don't like those guys. So I see a thing here that I am going to go play with, because I want to. Now, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. Up we go. This box looks like it's probably going to hurt me. I called it! It's a very hurt me shape. Bro, what do you think you're doing? Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
My mistakes.
Cancel. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Get with me.
I'm being attacked and I don't like it. Yeah. Nope.
Take me. Earth below.
I want a refund. That was evil. It was just an ugly box on the shore, and then it went and killed me. Okay. Actually, let's go Kokomi. Get her back online, and we'll go heal with Kuki, and we'll heal with Kokomi, as long as I don't electrocute myself in the process. Because it turns out doing the Shocky thing while standing on the water makes you dead.
Marching in the rain can...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your comments there. It's spooky out here. Okay, and I gotta wait for 80 seconds before I can have Sea Lolly back. You don't like those, and I don't like them either. Let's go ahead and summon our Wave Rider using Delmise. That's a Pokemon. There's also a thing out here.
It's a nice day, but
What?
I can't seem to shake this strange feeling.
Yeah, it's the strange feeling that there's a teleport
Let's just hope it's my
waypoint.
imagination.
And there's not a teleport waypoint. There's some ruiny like things over there. Maybe it's underground. Okay, well, guess we're going this way. Gotta go explore all the islands. Just the one that's got a quest on it I need to do. What on earth is that? And why is it going to attack me? Oh, it's a battle thingy. Yeah, I'm less scared of that. Oh no, I seem to have run aground. There's a sandbar here that I'm gonna have to navigate around. This guy doesn't look friendly. He's got a dog in prison. Aw, these are... Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely not doing this without my Sea Lolly, so... And I'm gonna get electrocuted if I do this here. Wow. Can I get up there without getting attacked? Nobody look at the suspicious character climbing up this place. Good. All is good? Okay. That is the perpetual mechanical array. This, the glowy thing in the sky. It looks, inauspicious. Maybe that's what our
If the
fortune is
Arataki
about.
gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Hold the line!
Our bond is strong.
Allow me!
Okay, so... Electrogranum doesn't look like it does anything as far as transport here. So maybe it helps me win this fight. It does something as far as transport, and I don't like it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Down we go. Time to save the doggo. Drunken samurai with a Tengu's nose. What on earth is a Tengu's nose? Free the doggo. Oh, I gotta fight for the dog freeing ability. Unacceptable. Get destroyed. Also, why am I getting shocked? I know why I'm getting shocked, but why am I getting shocked? Cookie! Actually... Kokomi. Your wisdom tooth just left your body. That sounds incredibly unpleasant. Although it could have been a good thing, I suppose. Depending on whether you've been, having troubles with your wisdom tooth. I don't want to be on. There we go. If I say ow enough times, does it stop hurting? It's kind of nice that they're all wet already, because then they're susceptible. Making the side of your mouth raw, you're not sure how you feel about it yet. It doesn't hurt. Hey, that's a bright side. They tell me that you don't need your wisdom teeth, so it saves a trip to the dentist. Can I get the key? I haven't got the key yet. Oh, I can feed the dog. What the dog doing? Why they gotta be doing this to me? Where's the key? It's not the key. There's no key there either. I think I just collected from a patch somewhere. I found a journal. And somebody's fortune slip. Maybe somewhere over here in this sparkly stuff. There. Sparkly. A key! Okay, so the treasure would be great, but I'm saving the doggo. Doggo is priority. Doggo. Also, you hungry again? Doggo. Who let the dogs out? I saved you. You are free, dog. You are free. Doggo. Follow the dog. I see a box.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Thank you, doggo. Thank you. The question is, would that box have been there normally? Or does it spawn when the doggo gets close to it? That's asking the real questions here. Okay, heals, and apparently I'm getting shocked. It's not good for the being splashed for my heals. And we're not quite there.
Allow me.
One more jellyfish ought to take care of it. There we go. Hold on. There was another. Wasn't there another option that showed up there as a clickable? The clickability? No? Okay. We don't actually need to sail on that one because... Oh. Never mind. We're gonna do some sailing and go find that waypoint and then run away because I like having fast travel locations to places that might have quests in the future. Bruh. What the sandbar doing? I see you, sandbar, sneaking up on me there. Sailing near islands is terrible, yeah. Looks like it's on this island over here. Yeah. See how close we can run this boat aground. That'll work. Oh, this is actually the side. This is not actually the side I can climb up on. Good thing I can do that. A metal key! I can unlock the other thing.
For you.
I don't know that it was worth it, but I did it. Okay, let's teleport to somewhere that we can claim our stuff at. I guess we're going to the Komore tea house anyway. Actually, I'm gonna do a thing, mostly for the copium, and we're gonna go over here. I know it's not gonna happen, but I want it to happen, and so we're going to do it. And it's like, what could he possibly be going back to Inazu or back to Leeway for? Well, there's a person over here, a granny of sorts, a Granny Shan to be specific. And there is a particular item that Granny Shan is supposed to be adding to her collection, but it doesn't seem like they're actually going to do it, and it makes me saddish, like a radish, although radishes are quite delicious. So, we're here to see if she has the Serenity Pot. I do have the Serenity Pot still. Different Granny, but also in Leeway. So, and she doesn't have it. Okay. So back in the and I won't go through the full backstory, but back during the Summertime Charms Lantern Rite Festival, we encountered a sentient rattan doll of Hu Tao that helped us with some of the event, and that particular thing bears a striking resemblance to some of the gadgets that we have access to, particularly like this thing. the floaty birdie thing, and these little critters that follow us around and float around us. So, like this. Very similar. Very, very, very similar. And so, that was not what I was trying to do. I was hoping they would just transfer it over into the gadgets because it's already programmed for it, and it was adorable, and it was Hu Tao, and that hasn't happened yet. So that's unfortunate. But I found a workaround, and I got me a little one. And it's adorable, and I love it so very much. My little Hu Tao keychain rattan doll. Had to have it imported from China, but it was worth the 4-month wait or however long it was that
First, get into position like
finally
this. Then move like that.
arrive.
Yep, that's it.
If I was a little quicker on my order, it would have been sooner, probably, maybe, but I think I got in the second round of orders. But yeah, so that's what we were actually coming over here for, and while we're here, we'll also stop the Adventure Guild and claim our dailies. And then we'll go back and start on...
Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, also...
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Since she said that, I have to do this. Add extra applesauce. That was, Hey, I have a new spot. That looks like the original field tiller. Possibly, maybe, perhaps. Anyway, we will claim this guy. Is there anywhere that has apples? Because honestly, there's a place that has apples. I need apples. So, Kujo Sara, you're gonna wait, because I may need to send you after apples. The reason I need apples is there's a food item that we got from a special IRL event, which was also fun. Mondstadt. Mondstadt has apples. That, I need apples for. I do not have apples. Which is fine. Just go to trees that aren't pine trees. Ah, I gotcha. That takes focusing. So we're going to send Bennett off on this one, and then we're going to send these characters off on Apple Quest. There's none there. There's none there. None, wow. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess Amber. You can adventure over in Natland. Well, okay, that is all of those. Strange. I guess let's send somebody for money. That'll work. Somebody hunting for apples.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
I have. Yay, we got Agnetus Agate Slivers. I thought that said silver for the longest time, and I was really confused as to why it was red if it was silver. Good times. Oh, it was a great misfortune slip. Oof. Tora Taro? So that the dog had a name. Cool. That is that one. Then we need to go to our quest page. Because we have to claim this, or we will literally hemorrhage points if we don't do it. And oh, that's the main one. So this is the one that we use keys to unlock. I'm trying to stay on top of this so we can get them unlocked as soon as possible, so we're not like waiting on them. But our main goal is to, once we get Hu Tao, is to unlock her story and do all of that, because that's our next target. Okay, now we warp back to the place that we're not supposed to be able to leave or enter. New Mexico. No, wait, that's not right. Inazuma. The Thunderdome. Is that owned by Thug Thimithome? Thug Thimithome, owner of the Thimsdale Thimithome. The same Thug Thimithome, owner of the Thimsdale Thimithome, where they're showing Crash Nebula on ice? That's right! And then you can get us 2 tickets to see Crash Nebula on ice, right? Not right. Not right? That's right! I'm afraid that show is sold out. I'm guessing it's probably not. It was a play on Doug Dimmadome from Fairly Odd Parents, because he's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. There's so many things wrong with my head. The first is trying to figure out which direction I'm supposed to be going. There's a tea house around here somewhere, and I can't find it. Is it back here? Well, I think it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your umbrellas. You know, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it actually is. I'm going the wrong way. Follow your heart and you'll always be right, because the heart's on the right side of your body. Hey, that's a fair assessment. Oh, yeah, we're also supposed to be doing this. We'll check into the teapot before we end today, but I need to find the tea house before the teapot. Kananuka? Kananuka. That sounds like an island. Ah, there's the Komori. Nope, that's the dojo. Never mind. I like it. Climb! Oh, you were doing so good, Nilu. Guess we'll go the normal way. Hey, there we are. And you know, I have this feeling that, hey, it's Kuki. We've not actually met her yet in game. Well, this is awkward. Toma, which one is the real one? Which is to say that, as long as someone passes exam and gets a domestic services provider license, they'll be able to take more repair and cleaning jobs. That's exactly it, Miss Kuki. The Yashiro Commission is promoting training and exams for housekeeping skills to help boost employment opportunities for residents seeking work. I'm going to take another exam, Shinobu? Job hunting, Shinobu? Oh, hey, Elise. That's right. I'm looking into the Yashiro Commission's housekeeping training programs. Toma says that as long as you complete a full course and pass the exam, the Yashiro Commission will issue you an official license. It's a significant advantage for job seekers. I imagine that with your talent, getting the license should be a piece of cake. You flatter me. But while exams don't faze me, the rest of the Arataki gang... Boss's last job was to give exfoliating back scrubs at Ice of Bathhouse. He went a bit too hard and ended up scrubbing skin off too. Well, took the foliate and made it eggs. Last month, Akira helped grill skewers at Shimura's. For everyone he grilled, he ate 3. Shimura's would have been in the red for the whole month if bystanders hadn't intervened. And then there's Mamoru and Genta. Ushi's the only one who doesn't cause trouble, and that's because he doesn't need to work. That get them fired. Right on the money. When I asked, they all replied in perfect unison. Sorry, we got fired again. That's a screenshot-worthy expression there. In short, aside from me, the entire Arataki gang is presently unemployed. So they're living a free and unstructured lifestyle, bereft of social attachment. So, Miss Cookie, I take it you intend to secure licenses for the gang, and in doing so, improve their job prospects. Yep, my thoughts exactly. But just dragging them there to take the test is probably pointless. Better if I get the license first. Then I can go back and tutor them myself. It's much more likely to succeed. Very thorough. In that case, are you ready to enroll right now? Give me a bit. I need to go back and fetch my documents, and also give the boss a heads up. Sounds good. Once you're ready, you can find me at the Yashiro Commission to register. You can sign up anytime before I go on leave. Got it. I'll be quick. Thanks, Toma. Shinobu strides off. Now that's someone who doesn't mess around. Been a while, Elise. What do you think? Without her, the Arataki gang would be done for. You're going to take a vacation, Toma? I am. The Yashiro Commission is spearheading the Domestic Services Training Program. Once I finish assisting the others with the registration process, I'm planning on taking a long vacation. Lord Kamisato has already approved. I plan to head to Mondstadt to help my mother with a few things. Your mother? You're going back to Mondstadt? What's with the surprised look? I don't think I've ever shared much about my family with you. Nothing special about them. My mom was born and raised in Mondstadt, and she's a Knight of Favonius. Contact between Mondstadt and Inazuma has risen... wow, brain, since the Sakoku decree was lifted. So it's gotten easier to write. The Sakoku decree hasn't been lifted yet, Toma. Your interaction is a little outside of the story. Once I got a letter from her demanding I send her Inazuman wines so she could taste what you're drinking over there. What can possibly rival dandelion wine? Shame, though. Even a taste of home might be a luxury for her now. Grandmaster Varka's expedition is camped in Nod Krai, and she received her orders to transfer. She's already en route to join them. It's been years since I last went back. Once I get there, I'll help sort through everything she left behind and see how much Mondstadt's changed. Given how far your travels take you, maybe we'll bump into each other there. You've learned from playing this game these characters like to rant on for ages, especially if the topic isn't important. That's part of the fun. Hey, and I got an anecdote recorded. Okay, let's go in here and have her tell me that this is only for members. What, nothing to say to me? Is it because I'm kooky? Which, ironically, is her last name, so...
Apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
Told ya. Yeah, so kooky is actually her last name, so her first name is actually Shinobu. And somehow I overlooked that.
It's never this quiet here.
Enters. Haha. Take that, permission. Tarumaru! Woof 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 indeed.
Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma?
Paimon, he's quite literally outside. We just talked to him. Literally, like three or 4 seconds ago. Maybe 5. Woof. Woof woof.
Hey! You can come out now! Paimon's seen you already!
Yeah, outside.
Not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
He's still a good boy. Look at that face. He turned into a dog.
Have either of you seen Toma?
Well, last I heard, he was going on vacation after he finishes with the registrations. You might still be able to catch him.
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Apparently, the doggo thinks so.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, he in trouble now.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree.
Seems fitting they would save Toma for that.
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Well, it was nice knowing him.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
We're gonna go interfere and get thrown in jail, and that's how we're gonna get to see the Shogun.
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date.
I mean, with a statue that big, you'd have to imagine it has a pretty impressive feat.
This cannot happen.
Big feet.
I must go and rescue him.
But you are the Shirasagi Himigimi.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right?
But hey, good news, because we're outsiders, and we're here to, talk to the Shogun anyway, so let us go do it for you.
And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission, too.
For the first time in Paimon's life, she's actually been talking sense.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this.
That's what we're here for.
He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Yeah, and he put all those weird things in it too. He's my friend too. We're having soft tacos later. You said it yourself. There's no time to delay.
Okay, Wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Here we go. I'll
Don't worry,
think
Ayaka.
about it.
A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. Or something like that. I'm gonna go mess this up. Also, hi doggo. He doesn't let me say he's a good boy.
Please be
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Please be careful.
There you go. Guess I could have replayed it from the top corner there. Alright, I guess we're going up to the place to do the thing and probably get ourselves beat up. Just a moment. Oh, right. Oh, here at the tower with the impressive feat. Also, there are definitely not 100 visions embedded in that statue. Definitely not. Somebody's lying. I found him. Right before he was about to go back on vacation, back to Mondstadt. Time for an intervention. Nope. Get challenged.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears.
Shocking, isn't it?
Exceptions.
You use Shogun on your team. I hear she's pretty good. Try as you might, you can't stop this. Oh, that looks super painful. We're gonna have to fight her, aren't we? And I do not have a team that's set up for a fight against an Electro.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
That sounds painful. Ooh. Hey! You kicked Paimon out too. Ooh, big Torii gates. Is this heaven? Shogun is really hard, or at least it was when you fought him on launch day. I heard that this region was the topic of much disdain when it was released. Oh, I'm in trouble. I've got
You are that which is furthest from eternity.
Kokomi on my team, and that's not gonna be good because she's low on stats. You still hate this region.
Strike dead. This ends now.
Yep, yep, I told you. There goes Kokomi. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Evasion is futile.
Show no mercy. Dissipate.
I'm accomplishing nothing.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike
Nope,
dead.
nope, nope, stop it, stop it. No!
Fulfill our pact. Inferior. This ends now.
Yep, it's probably about to end.
Don't leave.
You two! Time to end!
They're way slower. Her attacks are my characters. Stop it, stop it. Aww. Well, that's the end of me because I kind of rely on my Kuki.
You face the lightning directly.
Moment of judgment has arrived. Divine punishment will be administered. Oh. So I didn't defeat her fast enough, and so I'm just dead. Or maybe not. Nope, I'm just dead.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the
confused.
decree.
Huh?
Next time, I will strike twice.
Ah, that's funny because lightning. Her attacks don't chain together as quickly on top of that. They don't last as long or are as quick. Well, I appreciate the nerfing because I would have died much faster. So, did it end because I died, or did I just last long enough for it to end? Because I was really, really low on health there. But it seemed like it was still progressing the fight, even though... I mean, it didn't act like I had died.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Back when you did it, you only had to knock her down to quarter health. They probably nerfed it to an 8th or a 10th. I gotcha. So it's just a matter of making a point more than actually defeating her at this step.
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance.
Tatarasuna.
The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
Yay! Kokomi.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokomi,
Kokomi.
the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Watatsumi.
Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army.
I think Goro's on our team as well.
However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
And be sure you do the same.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
You know where it is? Well, I do not. I'm sure I'll find out here shortly.
The Tenryo Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Oh, I got a Shrine of Depthsky? That's cool. Tatarasuna. It's in an obvious location. Well, that's good.
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
Well, that's fun.
Yikes! Hide, quick!
Oh. What? Okay, and of course it's over here in the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Where is the thing? Statue of the Seven. This is where I'm at. They want to hit criminal. You wonder what for? No, it's so weird. I wish they would tell me something about this thing. Yay! The statue has blessed my team. And I think I have it set to only heal to like 70%. Here, you can. Wow, I have 7. Enjoy. Pretty fishy, if you ask me. Yeah, I would agree with that one. What do they think they are? The enforcers of the law or something? 60%. Okay, well, there's still tons of power left, so let's go ahead and spend it all on them. Okay, now I'm going... Actually, I'm in a good spot here. With everything that we've got ahead of us, I am going to jump off this cliff. Yeah. Because out here is a boat. And the statue heal you to 100%. It's never run out on you. I think early on, I had trouble... See, this is funny, because Mystery X, they don't realize that Inazuma is a closed nation still, so... Asking to join my world isn't gonna work. I think early on when I was healing, it was running out frequently because I was dead a lot. And I wasn't using skills so much to heal like I have been. And it may have been just as I've progressed, it's improved its healing abilities. That looks like something I can teleport to, isn't it? If I unlock it. Oh no, that's one of the secret gates. Not one of the teleport. That's what I would use my key for. Never mind. I don't want to use my key. Not yet. Go over here, and then we'll probably have to wrap up after we get, we make ground. Because I am, unfortunately, about out of time for today. Always mark the shrines on the map, saves you some searching. Is that like, those kind of things? Ooh. You got the ad squish. Ooh, I'm in uncharted waters now. So I probably shouldn't be going this way. I should go the other way. Hey, that barrel's got an icy slime in it. Yeah. Hey, I can investigate that on the boat. That's super convenient. Money! Oh, that's a big guy. Do not need to entertain the big guy. Nope. Nope, nope. Big nope, nope. Hey, a wave rider point. Guess we'll park here since we can do that one. Hello, big guy that I don't want to fight. Hey. Kind of looking for a teleporty thing.
I'm tired.
You can see the camp. I can see two guys that look like they want to hurt me. I can see more of them that want to hurt me. I really just want to find a place to teleport to. Hey look, it's Cujo encampment. These guys are terrible guards. Literally the worst. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to walk up there and just say hey to them, am I? Seems like a situation where things might go, kind of arresty. Hello, goodbye. Thing popped up and startled me. I'm scared for my safety because there's a why are we here? You know, I thought there was a way to manually save, but maybe that was another game. Oh. Oh, I see a, Who let the Minecraft villager in? Hey guys. Ever seen a floating, ghosty demony guy before? No? You haven't? He looks like a pillow. And his name is Seatlali. That's a growly bear sort of sound. And that's very purpley. Somebody's not in their watchtower. What's the odds of getting over there to that teleport waypoint without getting caught by that person standing there next to that person that doesn't look like they want to hurt me? basically I'm looking for somewhere that I can fast travel to get back here. Once I get arrested. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, that's a point of contact. Want this. Hi. You cannot afford to delay any longer. Almost everyone has been evacuated now. Is this not the perfect time to sort everything out? Zero chance. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Mind your own business. Tatarasuna's safety and the smithing operations are our business. Don't you have shrine duties to attend to? You thought it would be zero. I had the power of God and anime on my side. Or are you trying to tell me that metalwork is under the authority of the Grand Narukami Shrine now? Don't you lecture me. You really think I'd be here talking to you if I didn't have to be? It's because you aren't doing your job. The Tatarigami's influence is now being felt even by the sacred Sakura at the Grand Shrine. It's the only reason Lady Miko sent me out here, not to be confused with Miku, you can call me Miku, to exercise it. So it turns out that the Sakura tree, if it doesn't get enough exercise, it will start to fail. You have the power of Java, Python, and C. This triad triumphs over all things. But you forgot the C++. It naturally has pluses after it and therefore makes it superior. Ooh, yes, C sharp. It's the it's best for fighting. If you look at his spear, you'll find out that he also has the power of C sharp. See, it's sharp. What? How is that possible? The Grand Narukami Shrine is nowhere near here. You are far too dismissive of the Tatarigami's power. Praise be to the mighty Electro Archon. The Tatarigami core has proven useful. It can be used as an unlimited energy source. How convenient. You think that's as far as the issue with the Tatarigami goes, do you? A problem arises. Boo, boo, you stink. Guilty as charged. A problem arises with the Tatarasuna's Mikage furnace? Mikage. I am the 10th Mikage. Some Naruto fans gonna like destroy me in the comments over that. Because that was what I was going for if that didn't land, because it probably didn't. Don't think I've seen any Naruto in my life, so that's probably fair. And as far as you're concerned, the most pressing issue is a temporary halt in production? Right. The fact that we've had to halt production is damaging the war effort. This is the most critical issue of all. The furnace is really annoying. Oh boy. Forget it. I'm only here to deal with the Thunder Sakura issue anyway. Thunder Sakura? Is that different than standard Sakura? You may not like what I have to say, but I urge you to be more vigilant in how you're handling this. It's not hard, mostly. I appreciate the confidence. You brought in experts from Fontaine to work on the Mikage furnace, yes? Just tedious waiting for things. Yay! Hurry up and wait. Most of them have already left, but unless I am mistaken, one engineer has stayed behind for equipment maintenance. What's stopping you from approaching him? You must mean Xavier. He has already approached me, and he and I had a conversation. But the one managing the maintenance of the Mikage furnace is Sir Hanbei, and he isn't here. Beyond that, I don't have the authority to divulge any further information.
That Hanbei? Never mind. This isn't getting me anywhere. Since you place such great emphasis on authority, then let me put this to you in those terms. If this situation deteriorates any further, you can expect to be visited by someone with the authority to take this out of your hands.
As much as I appreciate the unsolicited advice, you don't need to worry yourself about this. Once Sir Hanbei gets back, I'll report the situation to him. Until then, forgive me for abiding by the rules, but I can't tell you anything else.
Well, that's just unfortunate now, isn't it? Those two seem to be arguing about something. Things look quite tense. Paimon thinks they mentioned something about the Mikage furnace. Unless they're talking about the 9th Mikage. Because that's pretty cool if Naruto finally made it to that level.
Isn't it the Hokage? Hokage? That's like their tiers of experience. I should go visit the furnace? That sounds hot, and it's already hot enough. I don't have enough air conditioner to protect me from a furnace.
Maybe something's happened to this island. Let's go ask those two over there.
Well, this is awkward.
There is... Must be... Is it in the tree?
So apparently they don't care that I'm here, so that's fascinating. Yeah, I almost fell off from the roof.
Whee!
Really? Paimon's like, let's go ask those two over there. And it's like half a mile away and down the mountainside. And oh, look, apples. Yes. 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 Thank you. I like the apples. Hello. It's not hot, surprisingly. Is that the problem? Oh, I see. I hide in the bushes. The bush.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I bet I'm gonna go find out.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
Alright, break's over. Back on your heads.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around, though, just to be safe.
Or I could just fly off blindly over there and see what happens. Oh, there's the statue of the Seven. That will open up this portion of the map. However, Red blue beacons are statues of the 7. So, like, this one there? Or is that just a teleport waypoint?
Return to the skies!
I'm gonna land right on them, and I don't want to. Bro. Oh, and you're gonna get your friends involved then too, aren't you? I'm gonna go over here and trigger a cutscene so I don't have to fight you guys. Never mind, I guess I'm gonna talk to you. Nope, I'm gonna trigger a cutscene.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Sakamoto.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Chichiro. Chichiro!
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone.
You'll let me figure that out too.
What about you?
I appreciate that.
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach.
Nozuchi.
That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
That's a big guy over there.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
And if we take a look at our map... Oh, it's not where I thought it was. Okay. We're gonna go get this statue and then we're gonna call it a day. Oh. Yeah, that's almost definitely the statue. Sea Ganoderma. Ganoderma? Ganoderma. Yay, a potato. Does look statue. Black what? Black back bass. He's too fast for me. Come back here, General Crab. It's so impressive that you reached such a high rank in the military of Inazuma. Oh, that's shocking. Almost like it doesn't want me this close to the tree.
How dare you!
I mean, it's a tree. It's kind of gonna do what it wants. There's a whole lot of arrows in its roots. Why are there arrows in its roots? Also, why is it still shocking me? Well, if you're gonna do something, why don't you mine some ore for me? Oh, now I'm outside of your range? I see how this is. That tree only cares about itself.
I'm tired already.
Tatarasuna. And a statue of the 7. This is a different looking statue. Let me see if I can... I cannot. is a terrible angle. Statue feet. Yay, I can see clearly now. The fog is gone. Kanazuka. Yeah, this one looks different than the, this is where the furnace is. Nice, nice. This statue looks slightly different than the one I remember in the other place. Which could simply be that I don't remember the other one properly. So, however, that is unfortunately going to be the end of our time for this episode. So we're going to switch back over here to Kokomi. And for those of you watching, if you'll journey inward, I'll see why it's not great. That will have to wait for the next episode, unfortunately. But for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Genshin Impact. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.